Hello YouTube, this is Wisps and Whimsy, and you are watching Starting Out Solitary Subs Week. Our topic this week is LBGTQ and paganism. So our topic this week is gender identity, sexual identity, and how we feel that fits in with or maybe conflicts with paganism or our path or any other aspects that we wanted to talk about. It's a very broad topic this week. So I have to start by saying that I am cisgender and heterosexual, and so if you're looking for a first-person experience, then you're probably not going to want to hear mine, at least as far as the LBGTQ is concerned. But I can tell you just how I view it from my side of things within the community. So you can see that I have this book in front of us, and it's Jacqueline Carey's Kushiel's Chosen. It's the second in a trilogy of books based on a character whose title is Kushiel's Dart. And if you haven't read the series, I encourage you to do so. It's very interesting and well written. But the main tenet for the characters is the command to love as thou wilt. And so that's kind of why I pulled this in here, because I feel that really speaks to at least what we want, what we desire to find within our communities. We want to be accepted and allowed to live and love as we want to, without having judgments against us or being held to a different standard. So, in my, quote, everyday life, end quote, there's not a lot of acceptance of otherness. We're a very conservative community. There are obviously people who identify differently, but there's not an acceptance of them the way there should be. I have friends who are gay or lesbian, and it's really hard because they don't feel comfortable just living life the way they should be able to. For example, we have this lovely couple that we're friends with, and they sent out a Christmas card this year, and it was beautiful. They had professional photos done, and these two ladies just looked so in love and so happy. But I was very excited to receive it. But the sad thing is, I was excited because, they finally were able to do that. And it's sad that, it's taken this long before they felt comfortable and ready to just share a family memory the way most of us take for granted. So I think that kind of colors how I approach the pagan community when it comes to these issues, because I know what it's like to be almost completely closed off from these things, from acceptance and the ability to choose how you want to live. And so when I first started my pagan path and really started tuning in to the online community, it was amazing to me to find so many people who were able to be open and just kind of be themselves and find acceptance from so many people. Now granted, we don't always find that even within the pagan community. There are always judgmental people, and there are always people who will say that you're doing it the wrong way. But I do feel that our community is much more open than many communities you find. And, maybe that's just a function of who we are as people. We tend to be a little non-traditional anyway, since we're breaking away from mainstream traditions. And so maybe that makes us more accepting and open than we might otherwise be. I don't know. That's a conversation for another time, perhaps. But I just wanted to say that I do very much appreciate the level of openness that we're able to have in this community. And I think it's wonderful to be able to see so much diversity. And even though we're still fighting for more and more acceptance, equality, and openness, I think we're off to a really good start. So, those are just my thoughts on it. Certainly, I hope we have lots of first-hand experiences shared this week, and I hope you'll stay tuned to see what other people's experiences are. But that's a thought process and a book review for you, or a recommendation for you. So, until next time, this is Wisps and Whimsy, wishing you blessings.